We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the New York Giants. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
Back at the 17-yard line.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 2nd and 9, Barkley, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chase Young drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage.
At their own 14-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Washington first down.
He'll drop to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Giants nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Saquon Barkley. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Giants nothing.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Six yards left on 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Agnew.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Target Claypool. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Chase Claypool, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 78 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
Is good.
Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
12. First down, Washington.
Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Number 22.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Being chased out left. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 33 yards that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
Now the ball comes loose, and he will be able to recover this himself to prevent a wacky ending here, but that will be how this first half comes to an end. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach takes this about 5 yards deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Giants 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Tate to return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Tate to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Tate to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for New York. On the return, here's Agnew. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
cool
2.
Under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes this Washington 42, Giants 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sacked.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Let's take it inside his own 40. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. Because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Back to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
To number 22.
11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Off the bootleg, Jones. A short throw to Ingram. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Jones operating from the gun. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Giants 13.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And he'll be out right at the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st down, Washington.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and short. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the and look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Giants are going to get the football back. They'll start with the option. Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
But that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You just tried to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Washington 51.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it.